that just a carryover from last season? Is that a product of what's happened over the last couple of weeks and you guys knowing you've got to be a little bit more cohesive?
I just think it's from last year. I felt like once we kind of gelled together midway through last year, it kind of carried over. And when we got back this season, it's like kind of like buddies. Like you get back to school, everybody's back hanging out together. We're every day practicing, going to work, off the court, getting to hang out. So that's what it is. And the new guys who are coming in, we're welcoming them, with open arms and just keep it moving.
What's it like to hang out with Blake? I mean, Blake's a little bit, tad bit younger, but just kind of somebody 30-something.
Yeah, no, he's a great guy to have around. Has a lot of perspective, about the game, and it's just been nice to have him around. He's a vet that gets it. He wants to be part of winning. He wants to do big things, and he's fit right in quickly. I mean, he's one of us already. He just kind of fits in, and we're just all of us just looking to take this journey together.
What kind of stuff have you guys been able to do off the court so far and just build more of that chemistry, like you said?
Well, we had a team dinner in Greensboro. That was nice. Us getting together, catching up, things like that. Some of the guys actually went to the BC game the other day. Not the whole team, but, I feel like there's more of that. And I just feel it's because of, how tight we got last year. It's kind of carried over. And, we're just really trying to embrace one another and get ready for what's coming.
I think Grant said early in camp he felt like you guys need to do a better job with screening this year. I mean, you're obviously involved in that. A bunch of guys can do it on this roster. How do you feel like you guys did with screening last year, creating separation and all that? And how do you feel like you're doing it better early on?
I felt like we did a good job last year. And this year, obviously, the emphasis is always on that. But it's not only screening. I mean, we're looking to get better, in many ways. In the pace that we're playing the game, that's one of the things. We want to be able to play at a faster pace, but also, be smart making decisions, with the ball. But yeah, I think I have seen some improvement with the screening. It's a point of emphasis for our group, and we understand that we need to be able to do that well to have success.
Some guards who are capable of screening. I've seen you kind of handle the ball a little bit more this preseason. Just what are some ways you think the offense is kind of evolving early into camp here?
The game just continues to evolve, and anybody on the floor at any given point, you're going to have to be able to handle the ball and make plays and things like that. So I just think it's natural that eventually some guards will set screens for bigs, and just to kind of change things up. And Denver does some of that already, with Jokic, and obviously Giannis has handled it in the past, setting screens. So I feel like you're going to start seeing it more from other teams too.
What have you seen from Luke now that he's back on the floor? How's he looking?
Well, he looks good, looks fine. He didn't go through everything with us, but we're encouraged to see how he's already on the floor with us. We thought it was going to be a little longer, so we're happy to have him back and running.
What's Joe been like during the preseason game? Just been
He's doing well. He obviously has some coaching experience before you can see that in him, and he's doing a really good job. And guys are really everybody. We're just all trying to buy into what he's telling us and trying to do things the right way and continue to build this up again. It's a new season and we have a lot to prove.
You're talking about playing at a faster pace. As a big, how do you help establish that from things like just inbounding the ball quicker, getting into early action?
You got to get out and run. Sometimes, really, it doesn't really matter who inbounds it, but just making sure that we're getting down the floor and we're spaced properly and we're moving it. So we do those things. We're going to see a lot of benefit.
Joe's mentioned spacing a few times. What are some of the things you've been working on?
Really just kind of the same things that we were doing last year. It's just making sure that we're giving, the right outlets to ball handlers, and that we're getting to spaces quickly. So whatever the play is, you know, it's if you're half a second late, you know, we might miss you, might throw off some timing. So it's not, you know, it's not like football, I would say, but like it's, you know, we want to be as sharp as we can, and that's one of the emphasis that Joe's kind of been hitting us with, and we've been trying to be better at.
Al, it seems like Grant has added a little bit more facing up in the basket. Is somebody with hesitation? What have you seen from him so far this preseason?
Yeah, no, it's been impressive. He's been working. He's been working this summer, and that move kind of just got us all in awe, especially the finish too, because he went in inside hand with the left, so the defender wouldn't get there to block it. So like he's thinking the game, and Grant is a very smart player. He continues to just kind of grow and learn. So it's pretty cool to see him. He, you know, you can tell he's been working, and he wants to show it. You know, he wants to show different things, and it's good to see that.
Have you helped him with any of that stuff?
No, not really. So he's doing his own thing. He's working hard, and he's looking good out there.